mind to love somebody, first find out if the beginning of her name starts with T. If her name is Toyosi, Toma,
Tomako.
Tonya,
Tony.
Tony.
Which one is Tonya? Why are you
brother.
mentioning my name? That's the short form of my name. Oh. My name starts from A.
Also,
Yes.
if you want to know if you are a single person in Nigeria,
Yeah, what should they do?
please, if you hear they don't do small thing for my head, you are single, my sister. If his friends call you our wife, you are
We are
single.
very much single.
If you don't have spare key to his apartment, you are single.
I mean, that's Becky said.
If when you are coming to his house, you have to call him, you are single. Please, on this very beautiful day, I decided to give you tips to make sure that you are not in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is finally the Christmas season where all of you will eat beans. It sure die. You will eat beans and crayfish with onions as sauce. No more rice and fried rice, jollof rice or anything. That's what you guys are going to enjoy this festive season. And that's exactly what it is. Today, Wednesday, December 19th, it's few days to Christmas. 7 days to be precise. How you guys gearing up? The other day I saw a picture of a chicken wearing Christmas lights up and down. We will soon catch that one key. So you know how it is. Today is officially the 322nd edition of the show. This is What's Up on Galaxy Television. This is where we overreach for the stars. And of course, we are so happy to be in the studios this morning. This is where adventure meets fun. Fun brings excitement. Excitement brings all-round sweetness and goodness. On the show today, it promises to be too bam, because we have a lot of things to discuss with you guys. We also have a special guest in the studio. Yes, you know, on the show today, and as always, I never get to run this show alone. They say in front of, beside, on top of, under a very successful man such as myself, you always have a woman wearing white. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if the person you are dating is not as troublesome as Tonya, you have not found the right
I
one.
don't understand.
Good morning, woman of war. How are you? You are the liquid metal. You are a fight.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
From where to where?
From here to here.
When you were saying the woman behind the front, I was thinking you wanted to say something good, but I over expected. My bad. Yes.
Sorry, fam.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, hello and welcome to the show. This is What's Up, and of course it promises to be exciting today, even though my voice is not sounding very exciting because I'm a bit under the weather.
Hey, oh, Chineke, mo, sorry.
What's your own?
You say you're under the weather. No?
Yeah,
Sorry,
cold and whatnot. But I'll be good. You know, the energy will keep increasing as time progresses on the show. Remember, you can join us live via all our social media platforms. Just head on there, type at galaxytv.entertainment in the search bar, and you see these beautiful faces, and also catch up with all of our amazing programs that we have lined up for you. And also you can download the Galaxy mobile app on your Google Play Store or your Apple Store. Head on there, you see amazing programs with the line for you. And then if you do not have a decoder, if you have the StarTimes decoder, you can watch us on channel 110. But if you do not have a decoder, we're on channel 27 UHF. My name is Antonia Mokolo. You can call me Tonia, and you're welcome to the show.
All right, so welcome to the show. Today promises to be super exciting. Tonia is wearing all white, like she's.
Which one is all white? It's only my top that is white.
Sorry,
now.
it's only one side I saw. You know, people that wear white are usually thought to be innocent, but there's nothing innocent about you.
What do you mean by that?
You are a bunch of trouble.
How am I a bunch of trouble?
You always stress me. You choke me on this show. You finish me.
See, it's about 2 meters distance between both of us. How am I stressing you?
The only thing saving you on this show is this table.
What do you mean?
Martin Rush here. Bang, bang, bang. You know me. You know me on this show. My head is not correct. I will show you. You think you have. See, the only thing you have in this life is God and money. You don't have anything more than that. I will show you in this life.
And when I have God, I have everything.
Yes.
I have everything.
I know. You didn't have to say it out loud.
Everything.
Okay, because you have everything, you're not showing yourself. You have pride.
I'm not showing myself.
You have pride.
I don't need to shalaye. It just they show. Evidence day. It choke.
It choke.
Do they feel am now?
That's why you are under the weather.
Yeah.
Have you had something for it?
No, I
Take your
haven't.
something.
I haven't. But after the show, definitely.
You know this kind of a job. This is the season where work is too
Yeah.
much, and you need on the show we always talk about our health. So Tony and Wokolo,
After I will take
Johnny
that
Tori,
advice.
no, Mark Bami, help me and take.
Care of myself.
Please.
Yes, I'll do that.
I will
Absolutely.
recommend Agbo.
No problem. The one that they'll put inside white paint buckets. That one they used to measure Gary in the market.
Yes, it's Crown. You
No.
know Crown. He lives inside Abulek.
When they put
There's a
it,
place. There's one woman.
I'll
that
now
says it.
sit. I'll now sit and spread very well. Put my head down. They'll use thick clothes like blankets, towel. Everybody towel in the house. Blankets, wrapper. All those big wrapper that they used to put on
Let me
ironing
ask you.
board.
This thing you're talking. What's wrong with you, normal? You don't have stroke now. I mean, you don't have a.
No, you say no now.
You don't have warrant. Why are they covering your?
So as you open your mouth, the heat. My mother would say, "Let the heat enter. Let it enter."
And I know that one is hot water therapy. We
Not
use
just hot
abundantly-
water. I remember it just takes me back to I think when I just graduated from uni, I just finished my final exams and then I fell sick and then Momsi wanted to do agbo and everything for me. That was exactly what we did. So she was like, after putting the whole the whole mixture, I sat down on a stool, bent my head, took off my clothes. They used what they call it, thick blankets.
To inhale.
Yeah, inhale. She was like, if you open your mouth, let the thing enter your chest, this thing enter your mouth. Open your mouth.
Did it work finally?
It worked. It did work.
Maybe
yeah,
that's why
it
you're
worked.
troublesome like this, because only God knew what you inhale.
Troublesome. Okay.
Mm.
No, I'm not troublesome.
Yes.
I'm very calm and peaceful. Yeah.
That's what she says. Now only me know the kind of trouble why they say on the show. But
Please
anyways,
stop doing this.
You
or
show-
at
you
least
show me
stop
pepper.
doing this. But let's move on. Let's move on, please.
let's move on. Abi.
Yes. Let's
Moving
move
on, we have someone very special in the studios this morning. But before you meet him, we'd have to go on a quick break. Don't go far. December the 18th, we did ask you how the Christmas is going. Now, I'm not going to ask you, or we're not going to ask you rather how you guys are going to spend time with family and friends. We're just going to ask you this morning, how are you? How are you doing? And we do have someone very special, A-list celebrity in the studio. Help us welcome to the studio, Wage.
Good morning.
Good
How are you
morning.
doing?
Good morning. You're looking good. You're gonna have to speak up because we
Yeah, because
know
I don't understand.
we know you have too much energy.
Hey.
You guys,
Don't me
you
that-
guys give us. In fact, before we start the show, first give us intro first.
Yes, do something for
Do
us.
something first. First give us
Because
intro.
we
Let's
just
hear your voice
did
now.
very calm.
Yes, now we know
This is
you're
not the
not
place-
calm. No,
Yes, we are demure here, but at least
Very
let's
mindful,
feel
but
your
let's-
Okay,
energy.
my name is Big Man Wage.
Ah.
Just the full pronunciation of Wage.
Okay, we wanted you to do a freestyle for us. Let's feel your voice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any of your songs if you want.
Life is like a dice ọmọ kí ló dá. Ṣé na double six ọmọ no wonder. Bíṣẹ́ ọba ká ìdè do wonder. If I no get money ọmọ I no wonder. Anything I do I just wan stay high. Jókà ló ń rò lọ́mọ kí là fà. Life is like a dice ọmọ kí là fà. Jókà ló ń rò lọ́mọ kí là fà. Early Saturday when I wake up, I roll up. Early Saturday when I wake up, I pick up my weed, I roll up the studio, make it turn up the show. We turn up the show, make it put up the speaker, but it take us down. Say we no get level, we still put on smile. Say we no dey jale, ọmọ tẹ̀nà sí trouble. Ojú ẹni màlà,
Freestyle
ojú
pọ̀.
ẹni màlà, ojú ẹni màlà, àrító. Ojú ẹni màlà àríyànnu.
Whoa,
Nice,
whoa. That's
nice.
very beautiful.
Yeah. I like the part where he mentioned, even though things are not, I'm paraphrasing right now, even though things are not going very well, you still put up a smile. So that leads me to the question, what keeps you motivated in your craft?
Because I'm a person like I don't wanna give up because I'm in love with music.
Hmm.
I love music so much. I really want to pass message with my song, and I want to like touch people's soul with my kind of song that I do. So that's some of the things that keep me motivated. Also,
Hmm. That's beautiful. Quickly, let's tell you about who we do have in the studio. We just allowed him do that intro for you guys so that you can understand what this man is all about. His name is Abdul Wakili Ayobami Ridwan, and popularly known as Wage. And he's a fast rising star with a genre of Afrobeat and Afropop from Lagos, Nigeria. He started his musical career from school days from the hood of Ojo Alaba. Ojo Alaba in Lasu. Your own is here. Oh. So turn up. He dropped his first studio single in 2018, and in 2022 he made a song with the popular influencer Ola of Lagos. And in 20 yes, in 20 that was in 2022. In 2024 he dropped his first project, an EP featuring the likes of Fado and Mr. G song with songs like Love Me, Double Six, and so many more. And the man is here to conquer the world, and so far so good. I think he's been doing just that. So we're very honored to have you in the studio. That was a very good freestyle, by the way. You know,
Yeah.
there are many artists that you ask to say, let's see what you got. Let's know what you're capable of, and they just go quiet.
Yeah, they're not like spontaneous and all of that.
True. You need to be as versatile as that, so that how else are you going to perform your songs? How well are you going to let your fans communicate with you to understand how you're doing? Now, music. It says you started from early days or Joe Alaba. How was it doing music from that area? Because I used to come to Joe Alaba that year. And I still come to Lasso. There's a place we play football around Lasso Sundays, but that place is far, and I know it could have been very cumbersome for you to manage starting up that and doing schoolwork. But before we come to that, how was it doing music in the hood that year?
It wasn't easy because to even discover a studio for you to record is kind of a little bit difficult.
Mhm.
So when you get a studio, when you first started, people will be like, the kind of song you're doing, this one is different, this one is Yoruba. People advise you because you are a starter.
Yeah.
So different kind of people will advise you, then you don't know where to face. You
Wow.
just have to do your thing. But I literally, for me, I just follow my heart and I do my thing. I just want to win and I don't want to stop.
All right. What would you tell yourself, your younger self? All right. Now that you're older, what would you say to your younger self about how you intend to live your life or how you lived your life before?
Uh, I'm going to say, keep like you are not moving on the wrong path because I'm always on the right path to me. So because and everything that I do, even if it's not the time yet, but I believe it's still going to come my way because gradually life is just about step. You go take a step before another step. You don't need to jump on
True.
anything you're doing. So to me, I'm moving on the right way. So I'll just say to myself, like,
Keep it
do
up.
what you did back then. You can repeat it again.
Wow, I love that.
That's really nice. It's very beautiful to see when our guests come on the show and talk about how they motivate themselves in
it's
their
beautiful.
craft. It's
Yeah.
really, really nice to see because a lot of times people look on the external for other people, maybe their family members, their friends, to tell them you're doing good, but it's nice to see that you do that for yourself. But then, away from having the studio to record as a beginner at that time, like you mentioned, what were the other issues that you faced that acted as though they were stumbling blocks to your progress?
Let's say you go into a show, maybe trying to use your name to sell banners, and then you get to the show, you get disappointed. You
Like
know,
people not turning up or what?
you don't perform.
After they use your name to sell, wow.
Yeah,
That's painful.
there was this one I went. One of my manager even had to. I didn't perform, so he had to misplace his phone. So it was so painful. They sold tickets. At least that day I think I sold about 20 tickets for them, and I didn't get to perform. So I just have to keep pushing. I mean, I don't want to get discouraged, and a lot of things like that, different occasions like that.
What are the other things? We would love to know because I believe our viewers out there are some people, young people, let's say between the ages 16 to 20, they might be in the university or not, or maybe in secondary school. And they're like, you know what? I don't want to go to school to study medicine. I don't want to study law or any other of these subjects that your parents may want you to study. I want to pursue a career in music. And they would draw inspiration from your story. So I would really like for you to be more explicit. Apart from the other one you mentioned, like you not performing in shows, what other things happened?
Okay, let's say maybe you meeting someone that is going to sign you and some kind of condition you don't want to get signed. You just have to draw back and because you don't want to be way lost. So you still have to use your brain.
What were some of those conditions
There are some things I can't really mention.
out here?
It's just something it should be private.
Hmm.
Like that.
So, but they were really terrible for you to.
For you
regret.
to, yeah.
Because being signed onto any record label is what a lot of artists these days are looking forward to. So that shows that not only do you know what music is all about, you understand the music business as well.
I won't. I'm not really. I'm not a star. I'm still praying to be a star. So I won't say I understand because someone that is successful in a business doesn't be like, oh,
We got you.
yeah. But I would just say I'm just doing my thing and God is putting me through. So and I pray for a better way and a good way for me to come out there and show my talent and let people know what I got in and do whatever thing I want to do.
All right, you're in school, yes?
I am a graduate.
You're a graduate.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. I love that. How was it mixing music at school?
It was not easy because I started this music thing when I was in secondary school, and I started as a karaoke artist. Then
Wow.
Then I started performing my own song. So I thought after school, secondary school, I was a superstar. So I don't know, it's bigger life after school.
After.
So I had to, when I entered school, I had to stop and face my book for a little while. So I stopped for like, I think 2-3 years. So when I almost finished, I started again and things started going well because it's not easy for you to go to a show and because to go to a show at night and then you have exam the other day and it's
crazy. I know how it is.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy for a man and a lot of things. So then there's a friend I had to, who was an artist, I just had to. Because I understand something. Because I learned something from Olamide. Because
Which Olamide Badu.
I've never met him, but the way I Kapaza used to talk about him and like he's always a humble guy. He look out for other people.
True.
So like I'm like someone like that. I just when my friend is going to be shows and I feel like he's the one they called. It's not my turn. Like everything is going to work for me too one day. So I like to support him and do for him, help him out when he's performing and all that stuff like that. So from him, I had to like gain my own fans also through
and experiences as well.
So I learned a lot from him too as well.
That's really beautiful. So apart from Olamide, are there other Nigerian artists that you may not be really close to? It was like you're already smiling now, you're licking your lips. Hey, it's like he came with, that you draw inspiration from apart from Olamide.
I draw inspiration from Wizkid, Ashake, and I would say Olamide too.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice to hear. So you talked about being in school, starting from karaoke and even graduating now. So how was it like? Because did your parents approve of it? Were there times where they said, no, you must finish school first before you do? Were you hiding to do music, or did they give you all of their support when you were doing it in school?
Yeah, I wasn't hiding because I would say thank you to my father and my mother because they really support me. Whatever I'm doing, they are in support of it. They support me.
That's so beautiful to hear.
Which of them supported you the
Say
most?
father and mother, okay, the most.
Yes.
Okay.
So are they watching right now?
And my mom should be watching. My dad would be on the side. Because he's an engineer.
So give a shout out to her.
Your dad and your mom, actually.
Yes.
So when daddy watches the link, he would He
but
will
but
see.
mommy now, she's wearing her clothes. Oh, mommy, hey. Mother's love is always the best.
So that's your camera. So look directly to the lens and tell mommy.
Shout out to my dad. Shout out to Big Man Waaji. They're always on point. Shout out.
Yeah, nice one. So you have to promise your mom something and your dad as well. Tell them what you promised them on this show today. And trust me, it always comes to pass. Something about this anointing, they just said like this. So tell them, say, see, mom, see, pop, see, this is what will happen. This is where your son will be very soon, and then let it flow that way.
Okay, I want to promise you that I want to be a global star. That is bigger than anything that you ever imagine. And I want to be the best of the best that I could do. I'll try my best, and I just want to be on the A list and do my thing.
Nice.
No
That's
competition.
beautiful.
Just want to be.
That's really beautiful, and we're rooting for you. Honestly, we're rooting for you.
I know I am.
Yeah.
So you should too. Are you joining me to root for him?
Not with me, Stefan. I mean, say we are rooting for you.
All right. What kind of music would you say you do? What kind of
Uh,
genre of music do you do? I know you do Afro pop.
Yeah, I do Afro pop. I would say Afrobeat in concern, like, and I would just say, are you talking about the kind of genre or?
The genre,
Yes.
I would say Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
Yeah.
So who would you say? What type of people?
I would like to. Okay, sorry.
go
sorry.
right ahead.
To me, I would like to do all this kind of country song, but the environment we are is not easy for you
Conducive.
to. Yes.
But Beyonce is gonna collect lots of Grammy for her country album that she did. I can't remember the name right now, but she's presently at the Billboard Awards. She won the Female Artist of the Year. That's what, and it was for country music. So there's no way. You don't know if that's the music that will make the whole world know
Just
who
try
you are.
it. You don't
So
have to.
you have to try it, because I love just a little bit of it though. Just
Yeah.
small. Kinkele of it.
But there may be people that actually love country music a lot.
Of course.
So,
Our dads and moms love country music.
So
a
you
lot,
should
not
try
me.
it.
Maybe in my next project.
Okay.
The next-
So we'll hold your word for that. After all, you give us your social media handles. So we'll be following you back to back. If you don't see country, we'll say, Rage, what happened? But you promised us on national TV that you're gonna do something like that.
Oh my lord, babe.
You say what?
Come on, love there.
I didn't hear you. Speak louder.
Oh my lord, babe.
Okay.
So your EP, when did you drop your EP?
I dropped my EP May 30th of May 2024.
Hmm.
And I did my listening party on June 28th, 2024. Listening in
Where did you have your listening party?
at First Act Town, Canary Ward.
Oh, Canary Ward. That's on 23 Road.
Yeah. Yeah. They
I sabi first tag die. Don't worry, I did move.
So sure say you dey waka waka. Your leg no dey stay.
There was
one
a time
place.
I stayed in that place.
You chop
for
dog leg. You know this
4
that one
months.
place.
It has a hotel there. I
Mm.
stayed for 4 months. Let me see. Don't be playing with me.
No, I'm not playing with you.
I
And that's
dey
why we
waka.
will move on to the next segment.
So your EP, how many songs, how many tracks you have on
I
there?
think I have Shine,
Double
Love
Six.
Me, Double Six, Controversies, Yamuliku, and then I think it's 5.
Which would you say is your favorite song on that EP?
My favorite is Yamuliku
Why? Why is it?
because I have to express myself to God for everything, because to me I'm a person that put God first. If I'm going through something, when I call him, he answered me.
Wow.
So I just want to appreciate and feel like, oh, you are here, you are there, you back me up all the time. And I was saying in the song, I was like, when they try to bring me down, God is always there for me. Like, if there are some people that do many things. They say, mental luck on some people are doing that.
Yes.
So me now, it's like, oh, if you're trying to bring me down, I'll call on my God. I'll just have to pray and fast. That's the only thing I know how to do. So I just explain how God has been so wonderful in my life.
Oh, I love that. Yes, that's nice. All right, we have Wage in the studio. I don't know why I keep trying to call him Wage. He says some people call him that, but it's Wage. And so far so good. The artist here has been telling me about his journey, his life. One thing I do not joke about is my belief in God. And so far so good. He seems to be towing the same line. A lot of artists will tell you they believe in themselves. Like, okay, it's okay to have self-belief, self-affirmation and all that, but for someone who acknowledges he believes in God and hard work is not a mean feat, and I draw inspiration from that. All right, we still have Wage in the studio, an Afrobeat, Afropop artist doing the most. His EP is out, and he says there'll be time for him to tell you where you can go stream and all that. But first, we would like to go on a quick break to view and listen to something from Wage. We still have the delectable Tony Anwoko. I call her my elocution ace. And of course, you have Orali, the sugar daddy of Lagos. I didn't even give introductions to myself, but you guys already know who I am. You know how it is. And then there's Wage in the studio. Let's listen and enjoy. We'll be right back. We always do the most. Name it. Videographer, photographer, celebrity photographers, celebrity alagas, artists, actors, actresses, music artists, both signed and unsigned, both regular, central, any kind of artists. We've had them here. We've had Grammy Award winners on the show. We've had celebrity chefs. We've had Guinness, hype man, Guinness World Record holders.
Directors.
Two of them here. Directors, name them. Videographer, anybody you want to call, name them. They've been here. This show is almost like a stepping stone for a lot of people who see themselves moving up the ladder. And so far, so good. We have Wage in the studio. So far, he has been making us enjoy good music.
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
what we just watched, what's the title of the song?
Love Me.
Love Me. When did Love Me come out, and who was Love Me for?
So you even said love me.
Love Me was actually for myself. It was not for anyone.
So who are you telling? You were telling yourself to love yourself?
No, I was trying to tell the world, like, some, in case of like people that don't really love you.
That they should love you.
Like they should love me. So why is the reason why you don't love me? Why are you hating on me? I've done nothing wrong in this world. So why do you want to hate on me? So that's what I'm trying to say.
Love Me. That song feels very personal.
Yeah.
Tony, I love me now. Nítorí Ọlọ́run. He sang the song. When he sang it, he called me. He said, is there anybody special that you like this song to be dedicated to? Tonya, from the bottom of my heart, I dedicate this song to you. Bam! Love Me. Remove evil from your heart. I just love you. Nítorí Ọlọ́run. Why are you always doing hard girl? How do man not put a ring on your finger?
Hey,
just love me.
Wait, are you proposing to me? I mean, what? Because I don't
not directly. I'm not proposing directly.
You're proposing directly.
No, but just shall love me.
Hey,
if Wage can be telling you this kind of what he says, why are you hating on me? What have I done to deserve
did they say I hate you?
The way you are treating me, is it not hate? I'm sure you will love me.
Okay. Moving on. So when you said the Love Me as the title of the song, I just want to say that it sounded like, will I say, a subtle command?
Yeah.
When somebody's saying love me, this Baba just added the force, the violence to it. You were saying it in a very subtle way. That somebody be like, okay, oh, that's Wage.
Okay, you're telling me I'm not a gentleman, okay?
You're not gentle now.
Hey.
You gentle, being gentle, yeah, is somewhere on the island, and you are in Abuja. It's far from you.
It's a long distance.
It's far from you.
Child.
Now, so there was something I also
Tonya, what you said hurts me on this show. Continue. Just continue.
Moving on. Wage. So if there is any, yes, we've mentioned some artists that you draw inspiration from, but who would you like to work with, say, on your next project, or who are you foreseeing artists, maybe in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, that you would love to work with?
Okay. If I'm given the opportunity on who to work with, I would say Ashake.
Why Ashake?
Olalademi Ashake.
Because
yesterday was block party and that for Lungu Boy.
Yeah.
It was loads of fun yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you go?
I didn't go because it was the way they have to pick you. There's a procedure for you have to register, so they will send you an email. So when they pick you,
okay. If I'd known you earlier, you probably would have
linked up.
But no, voila, they are still.
That one.
Yes. So tell us more about Ashake, like she asked you.
I like Ashake because he's someone that he have a craft for what he does. He's not like he do his thing on his way. What he wants to do, he's going to do it. And he's someone that doesn't give up on what he wants to do. He's always on point. So when you use someone like that as an example, you should know that you want to be on point. Move straight, nothing to distract you. You don't let anything get into your way. Boom, boom.
Move ahead.
You needed to ask sound
Scatter
effects.
Yes.
I say what happened? Now the
Want to
FFM.
bomb them.
SFX.
Anybody that's on his way that will bomb, say you bulldoze
You
them.
want to do that.
See now,
now.
we just don't have joy today.
At all. No joy. Okay, now, since you don't have joy, what do you do when you're not bulldozing people? when you're not, because it's obvious that, you know, these are the kind of people that will be very silent, but they are planning what's in their mind.
Yes.
So when you're not doing music, what do you do to relax, for leisure?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I think it's music.
Just music. So you do music 247. You don't go out. You don't watch movies. You don't hang out with your friends.
I go out. I hang out, but I don't.
It's still music. All your friends are artists.
All my friends cannot be artists, but I see is if I'm going out for music's sake. I don't want to just go out and waste my phone. I'm going out. I want to go out for music.
Not like some people like Orali that is Wakadibe.
Oh no.
They move.
Are you sure you know me?
No, I don't know you.
I think people have been giving you
at
the
this
wrong
point, I don't know
impression
you.
of me. I don't overmove.
You don't overmove.
If I have to move,
It's what?
it has to be coordinated. You know, I don't just move because I wanna.
Why
If
did
I'm
your
not-
accent change?
If I'm not moving for money,
I'm moving for what?
I'm moving to relax.
And if you're not moving to relax,
Otherwise, I'm sleeping on my bed. I don't have time. You know, the more you get older, the more you realize that there are a lot of things that you should not be doing. You know those days our popsy will say by 8 o'clock you should be inside this house. They will close the door, lock the gate, padlock everything. We'll be like, 8 o'clock is too early. Why do
was it like that for you growing up? Did they used to give you curfew?
Yeah.
What was your curfew?
What time?
My time is I think 7.
By 7 p.m. you should be home.
Yeah.
Mine
We are
was
not even. We can't even go out. Where are you going to?
You know, you say, Mommy, I want to go see my friend. Who is that friend? Do I know that friend?
even to sit. We had this very big compound, so to sit, we had sand, so we played gist, and I had cousins who used to live in the compound with us. So when I come downstairs, say Michael, Chris, how far now? We gist about school stuff. We laugh till like 10, 11. Or if my father catches you, you are finished, and that's the only time you can do that. The only time you can do that rather is when there's no light. But if there's lights, you're reading your books. You're being useful to yourself.
Yeah.
Even when there's no light and they call you from downstairs, upstairs, you carry notebook. Then,
What are you doing? Daddy, I'm reading.
Daddy, I'm doing revision. Is it exam time? You know. so
Oh
I
my
understand.
goodness.
I understand how it is now. Afrobeats in Nigeria and the world is moving at a very fast pace.
Yeah.
You have Nigerians selling out different drones, different centers, different gardens like the Madison Square, different places. What are you doing as an artist to include in your music the way of life? Let me explain. It means that in the next 10 years, 15 years, when we are singing Love Me by Wage, and that time, Tonya would have had like 16 children.
Yes, now. Because you'll be the father.
I don't So Tonya would have had like 16 kids.
Yeah.
And they will now be singing.
You would have had 64
Then
kids.
Tonya will not be telling her children. When I was even saying,
You would have had 64.
yeah, wait, we used to. No. What are you doing to make sure your songs are evergreen?
As I said earlier, like I want my song to touch. Like if you are listening to my song, I want it to be spiritual, change the society, environment. Like when I talk about environment, I'm talking about large, like globally, between the black and white, what they do and what people, because there are some stories people don't understand about how you become a black. A black man is not a slave. You are a king. So people will be like, when they tell you in school, they say they started slave trade. It doesn't start that way. They didn't talk about when we started before the white men came. So something like that, you just have to like enlighten people more.
And infuse that in your music as well. All right, quickly as we round up the show, your fans watching, give them words of motivation and inspiration. Those who want to be the next Wage, those who want to sit in the same chair you're sat in right now, those who will look up to you and say, if this man feed do myself, I feed too. That's what, or those are the people who want you to speak to right now.
I would say don't give up. Always focus on your career, on your talents. Believe in yourself. Don't do drugs. Like,
very important.
Yeah, just do what you have to do and don't do what's going to lead you to a bad place.
That's beautiful. Quickly, give us your social media handles.
My social media handle on Instagram, Wage, WWAYJ_3. Not just Wage. On TikTok, also Wage, WWAYJ is on TikTok, and on X too, same thing, just like that.
How about the digital platforms where we can stream your songs?
You can stream my song on every platform.
Deezer, Boomplay,
yeah,
Audiomack, Apple Music, Shazam, Spotify,
YouTube Music.
So just go there and put
Wage,
WAAYJ,
Wage,
and
enjoy my music.
All right. Please go out there and stream the man's song. My favorite would be Love Me. If not that, this flower, I don't know how we'll do it. I for pluck one give you.
So that when we come on WhatsApp tomorrow, there will be no flower behind it.
Or use it to wipe you.
Wipe me, Ke.
Is
that how? To be honest, this love cannot work.
In India, that's how we used to show love.
I've already
if I shout, if I say,
if you are the last
Tonya, Nehi.
Alright, let's go on a break.
If I say Nehi, I'll remove the flower. I'll not give you. To bagba.
I will not collect. You can't be violent. That's not how love is.
Love violence.
Love is kind.
Okay.
Love is patient.
Love
is not violent.
Brick and lace that sang Love is Wicked.
They only they know what their eyes saw.
They sang it 64 times. Love is Wicked 64 times. They are real as ballet, abi.
Now they know what they see.
Grammy award winner, so
I don't know. Not cause I
it's okay. Just find a way rather to love me according to the song.
Is it by force?
It's by force. If you don't love me on this show, what I'll use your eye to say?
What will you use my eye to see?
Anyway, we've had so much fun talking and enjoying ourselves with good vibes, good music, good talk, especially the fact that we have Wage in the studio. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We are so honored to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Stream, download everything, do whatever you can. Wage, his EP is out there. What's the title of your EP?
BMW.
What does it mean?
Big Man Wage.
Big Man Wage, BMW. Stream the EP, BMW, Big Man Wage. It's out on all platforms: Audiomack, Boomplay, Deezer, Shazam, Apple Music, everywhere. YouTube. Please go and download, stream DMW or BMW rather, Big Man Wage. I love that. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're not done yet. I'm still basking in the euphoria of this gentleman's music and coordination. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, it will be time for Celebrity Just Over.
Megul Edoche and AY, they leave fans wanting more as they dazzle together at the Waiter movie premiere. Everyone knows that AY just worked on a movie that's up in the cinemas And the premiere was held over the weekend. And then there was a video of May on the red carpet and also AY. Her dress was so beautiful. I love that dress. I love the stones. She was just sparkling. It was so nice to see her dressed beautifully. And then with AY. And a lot of people, they've just been, from when she went on AY's podcast, they've just been speculating a lot of things. Internet people, you push rest. If they did not come out to say anything, leave it like that. But they looked really beautiful. They looked really cute. That was so nice to see.
All right, so kudos to AY on the movie.
Yeah.
Waiter, you guys should go out. It's in cinemas right now. It's a blockbuster. Go out and enjoy the movies. This one says, God delayed my success. Tiwa Savage.
Which one is Savage?
Yeah, I like to call her Savage, but it's Tiwa Savage. Anyway, Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage has attributed the delay in her career breakthrough to divine reasons. In a recent episode of the Receipts podcast, the 44-year-old music star emphasized that she believes God delayed her success for a specific purpose. Nigerian artist Tiwa Savage has articulated that there's a spiritual rationale behind the postponement of her career advancement. And during All the Talk, she stated that the delay was intended to inspire other women who may not have achieved success rather at a young age. So this is to someone or anyone watching in your younger years when nothing happened. You remember Tiwa Savage backed up for Mary J. Blige, the Destiny's Child, and so many. She's an OG in the industry. That's why she's not to be trifled with. But she didn't have a solo career. Nobody knew who Tiwa Savage was until she came back to her roots, Nigeria, and she started singing and she met the right people. Tiwa Savage was, I think, a little bit over 30.
Yeah, she said she started her career in her 30s. So just for anybody out there, say you're 25, you're in your early 20s, your late 20s.
You're even 40, doesn't mean failed.
So she's just saying you have time, you can do you. But that doesn't mean you not put in the work. Or you don't say, because Tiwa started in her 30s. You know, a lot of things happen. We all are different and God has a way of doing things for us. So that doesn't mean you shouldn't put in the work. Put in the work and when God wants it to come, it will definitely come. Now, I'm the first African artist to receive BET award on stage, not Davido. This is coming from Ice Prince. He said he was the first artist to receive the award. And then that before now, African artists, they were honored backstage. So when they call other artists up on stage to receive their award, they'll call out African, oh my goodness. They'll call African artists to the back and say, oh yeah, take. I can't even imagine, like, that's not nice. It's not good. But anyway, he said Ice Prince, who won the Best International Act Africa Award in 2013, stated on a recent edition of Listening that he broke the jinx, not Davido, as fans had incorrectly attributed. So he's just coming out to let it be all clear, because I think before now, a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's been Davido, it's Davido, it's Davido. But now he's saying, no, I did it first. I refused to receive an award backstage and I received mine on stage. And that's really beautiful to see that you stood up for yourself. You understand? Because you're also an artist. You have what it takes. You put it for you to even be nominated in that category shows that you've done something beautiful. Sure. So you deserve to be on the spotlight. You deserve to shine on a night like that. And you're even carrying the award. You deserve to shine.
All right. Last but not the least, kindness go turn you to Momo.
AJ baby.
Yes, he stated that kindness may turn one to a foolish person. In a tweet shared on his X account on Monday, the singer stated that it took him a while to come to this conclusion. And of course, let me tell you something. What I feel like Adekunle Gold has said is the truth. Sometimes when you do too much, my mom says this, and I quote, too much of kindness, no good. Because last they go turn you to GTB, good, turn bad. There's no extent of good you do. They said, if someone even dies for someone, they will say, die well.
Yeah, people will always talk. But there was something very interesting that a fan tweeted that was like, if you're kind, you're kind. That you wanting to have that wicked persona, it just means that you were not originally a kind person. So I understand that person's school of thought that, yes, if you are kind, you're naturally a kind person. You may not have that two sides. But to an extent, there's sense in what Adekunle Gold is also saying.
You get
because
how you go kind.
you
they
get
go
how
show
you go
that
kind,
shit.
then go show you one side. But I totally understand what that fan was saying. Just putting out there that so you don't start behaving, portraying some character that it's not really inside of you on a normal. You now start showing small wickedness. But this is where we call it a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do well to join us tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. My name is Antonia Munkulo. You can follow me on Instagram at Tony_official. Tony spelled as TONIWE_official. See you tomorrow at 10.
All right, thank you so much, Wage, for coming through on the show. I want to say a big thank you for coming through, showing and telling us about your music, your journey, challenges. God bless you for that one. Now, drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. Follow me on Instagram at official_O'Reilly. That's AURALWE for your music promotions, MC of events. Like I always say on the show, I'm privy to a lot of radio stations and TV stations. You want your music played and out there, I got you guys covered. Always show love to everyone, especially those who are not deserving of it. They call me O'Reilly, they call me the Vibe Machine, they call me the Sugar Daddy of Lagos. I will be seeing you tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. alongside this very beautiful woman they call her T Mama. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ife Atino. Later.